Thank you for joining me today in the process session of the 7 enablers of business process management. So we've spoken about the process architecture. Where do our processes live? We've talked about how do we select the critical few processes and put some measures against them so that we know how they're performing. We've talked about process governance, which is all about what is the role of the process owner and how does that impact on what we do in the process improvement cycle. Today, we talk about process change. So process change is central to the 7 enablers. It is very key that we understand this and we embed it. So we purposefully embed change into the continuous improvement life cycle so that we can maximize the benefit through process change management. If we don't do that, we fail to deliver what we intended. So the process owners have their process architecture, they define some key measures, and out of that, depending on the circumstances, external or internal in the organization, drive change for business improvement. And we kick off the process improvement life cycle where we look at the as is, may not. We define a to be nearly always, and then come up with a list of things we need to do to make that change successful. But often we forget to embed change management into this process, and we then have a high risk of failure and not succeeding in the original goals that we set out to be. We always want to go towards a business better than usual. Sometimes we fail, sometimes we succeed. In order to make this of a much higher chance or maximizing that, we make sure that we plan for it and embed some sort of a change model into the continuous improvement cycle. We avoid this implementation chasm by doing so. And the Kotter's 8-step program is really broken down into 3 phases. The first phase is about creating a climate for change, developing a sense of urgency and ensuring that the organization is ready for that change that you're going to implement through the processes that are going to impact on the people and on the systems of that process. The second is making sure that the organization is engaged and come along on that model. And then the third is embedding the process change management so that we achieve the change. So next time we will talk about the process mindset, and we will want to understand how we engage people to change their thinking so when they come to the workplace every day, they're looking for ways in which to improve the process. So until then, you have a great week and speak to you next time.